Thank you so much. Thank you. It's an absolute delight. The Honorable Chief Minister, the Honorable Mayor, my senior colleagues from the government, the Municipal Commissioner Ashwini Bide, Secretary Agriculture, Secretary IT, CEO of the Innovation Society, my very, very dear founders of Mumbai. What a remarkable event. What a remarkable event. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at such an important time in the history of the world, when AI is increasingly changing everything that we conventionally know about. Policymakers have to keep pace. And that is the reason why, way back in 2018, the Honorable Chief Minister in his first term set a very clear vision of a very strong AI rollout. And that is the reason why Maharashtra today is a leading deployer of AI technologies. Today we have a very exciting next 60 minutes for you. We are going to start with two of our most robust and path-breaking applications that we are deploying in the government. I start with the first one. Please play the video for Mahavistar.
Across Maharashtra, farmers are reimagining agriculture with Mahavistar AI, a trusted digital friend empowering over 4 million farmers through one smart, unified platform. Mahavistar AI equips farmers with the right guidance, tools, and information they need in local language through text and voice. It brings expert guidance, hyper-local weather, live mandi prices, government support, and Vasudha, a voice telephony for farmer queries, launched by Department of Agriculture under the government of Maharashtra.
एक महाविस्तार ॲप हा कृषी विभागाने आता लॉन्च केलेला आहे. महाविस्तार ॲपवर शेतीच्या संदर्भातली सगळी माहिती उपलब्ध आहे. AI powered ॲप आहे.
Trusted by 4 million farmers and counting, with more than 5 lakh active users. Join the movement of Mahavistar AI, where technology meets the soil, empowering farmers, transforming agriculture.
To explain this entire application, please welcome Parimal Singh, Secretary Agriculture.
Thank you. It's a very overwhelming occasion, in fact, to be in front of some of the most talented people in India who will be taking the AI roadmap ahead. The entire context of agriculture in India, especially extension, has been marked by the context of very disaggregated, very scattered information. And the farmer needs to make a lot of decisions through the entire agriculture cycle. You can start the timer so that if somebody could start the timer, that would be great. So a lot of scattered information. The agricultural department wants to provide very consolidated information to the farmers. Our Honorable CM had given a very clear roadmap that one of the first use cases of AI should be in agriculture, so that technology can reach out to the people who really matter. And in this context, when we started out, we were thinking about, first of all, solving the context of disaggregated information. And we started thinking about a single window interface portal. But as we started thinking about it, we realized that the entire ecosystem that has been built starting from Aadhaar could provide us a very, very significant opportunity to provide generative AI, to provide agentic AI, and to provide a lot of services to the people. And in this context, the concept of Mahavistar was born. A lot of partners came in. Xstep Foundation I would like to mention, COS I would like to mention, the Government of India, of course, ICR, NPCI, large number of people came in together to make a very, very robust product, a very nice product. I would like to talk about Mahavistar. So basically, what was the scenario beforehand? The scenario beforehand was around farmers getting agricultural knowledge, and ICR systems have built in very, very robust knowledge bases, but they are riding on a lot of tomes, a lot of heavy books. And farmers have to go to different portals. If they want to check weather, they have to go somewhere else. If they want to check APMC prices, they have to go somewhere else. If they want to say, okay, how much fertilizer or urea do I put into my crops, they have to go somewhere else, which is not a great picture. The second is the context of validated knowledge. Knowledge is available on Google. Knowledge is available elsewhere. Not everything is validated. And the context of guardrails becomes very, very significant. What are the guardrails that we are providing? Because we have to be responsible with AI. We have to provide systems which are reliable. And so the context of Mahavistar, the front end looks very, very glamorous, but a lot of hard work goes behind it. And I would always suggest that the scientific backbone of the agricultural system has had a lot to contribute to Mahavistar by converting all the knowledge that was there in the books into the entire context of AI. Lots of hard work went behind it and a lot of responsibility went behind it. What do we offer? We offer weather forecast, we offer crop advisories, we offer pest and disease identification, including computer vision to handle photos of crops. We have reached to a certain level. We are validating, we are modifying it. We have provided a farmer diary. The farmer should know what is his farm, what is the extent of his land, what is his crop details. We have provided market prices. Schemes and DBT are starting to roll out. And this is only the beginning. A lot of things can be coming up. The chatbot, a Marathi AI conversational advisory, we are pitching in with a lot of languages. I'll talk about that. Why do we need multiple channels? Not everybody can type. A farmer may want to access a chatbot, want to access an information, but he might not be able to type. What do you do then? And so the next step after building a chatbot, a generative AI chatbot, was to say that, look, a lot of farmers may not be able to do this. A lot of farmers, so your reach will be limited. And so we started off with Vasudha, which built on the AI conversational engine. And now you can call a 6-digit number and you can ask questions to Vasudha in Marathi. Vasudha answers in Marathi. Vasudha hits onto the same knowledge, guardrail knowledge that was there in the chatbot accordingly. But not everybody will call you. After all, everybody doesn't need to call. There could be a lot of advisories that we want to send to the people. And accordingly, we ensure that we should also have what is known as push telephony, outbound calls. Those outbound calls, which are validated by the scientific community, send it to them. Today, we are able to reach out to almost 1.5 crore farmers through that. In this Kharif, we'll be reaching to each and every farmer almost 10 to 12 times, giving them information through the entire product cycle. What is the AI engine? There is a LLM, an open source language model. We have shifted to an open source language model, which is a really significant effort with the help of our partner. Languages, Marathi, Hindi, English, Bhili. And I would request this august audience that one of the things that we always do is that we are always insisting on inclusion in the end. We have to shift towards including right from the beginning. If language is a barrier, we can't say low resource language hai baad mein kar denge. Low resource language hai abhi se shuru kijiye. So we have already done it for Bhili. Along with our partners, we'll do it for 10 Adivasi languages so that outreach becomes truly inclusive. Vision is there, the pest and disease detection model. There is speech to text TTS. All these data sources are the APIs. There was a very, very robust data sets of APIs with the Nanaji Deshmukh Krishi Sanjeevani Yojana, which was doing it for the entire agriculture department. And now these APIs, depending on the granularity of other databases, can go into a much more detailed context. Just for an example, if the weather grid is 8 by 8 kilometers, tomorrow if it becomes 2 by 2 kilometers by the efforts of the scientific community, immediately you can put these grids into a 2 by 2 kilometer, which is almost equal to a gram panchayat. You are going to give hyper-local advisories. Similarly, for the advent of AgriStack itself, which was a DPI, itself in a way expanded what you could do. You could take the digital crop survey of the farmer. and you will be able to ensure that the digital crop survey of the farmer can be used for giving various services. I do not need to now tell the soybean farmer what is he supposed to do in cotton. I'll tell him about what he is supposed to do in soybean. Research outputs. Multiple large research outputs can come out of it because I know that yes, the digital crop survey is there. What is the signature of a remote sensing application? So what should I be able to tell him merely through remote sensing, etc. He doesn't host data. Mahavistar does not host data. It simply orchestrates it, fetches it from authoritative sources the moment a farmer asks. Very, very important use cases. Multiple APIs are being hit through agentic AI and inferences are being drawn. It's a very, very interesting thing. One day I asked, just to test Mahavistar, ki after Rabi, which is my closest go down and where should I store it? And it says, okay, can you tell me your location? I said, in the context that you already have some information, why are you asking my exact location? And it says, even during Rabi, the context of moisture impacts go down, and therefore I want to understand your local weather condition. Let me know your exact location. It was a very, very interesting inferential issue. So accordingly, yeah, so time is up. I think I will stop here. There is a lot to talk about, but just a flavor of what Mahavistar can do. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Yes.
Gentlemen, Maharashtra almost has 1.6 crore farmers, but more than 60% of or 50% of Maharashtra's population is in the farming community, dependent on the farming community. So mechanization, advanced technologies, especially for startups and entrepreneurs, this is a sector where government is deploying funds at scale in order to develop newer solutions. Mahavistar is an example. There will be much more, and I'm sure that all of you will work with the government to further enhance it. Now let's change track. Let's come back to the urban landscape. Let us start understanding the challenges of Mumbai and MMR. And in order to define and describe that, we have none other than the Municipal Commissioner of Mumbai, Ashwini Bede. But before she comes on stage, let us please play the video.
Mumbai, the financial capital of India, never stops growing. It rises, rebuilds, and reinvents itself every single day. Every project begins with one critical step: approval. For architects, developers, and the real estate industry, that step can shape everything. Timelines, costs, launch plans, investor confidence, client trust. And when projects slow down, the city feels it. But under Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Shri Devendra Fadnavis's leadership, BMC grew more advanced and future ready. Starting with Auto DCR with Softtech, BMC moved from manual drawings to digital submissions and automated scrutiny. But one challenge still remained. Too many proposals continued to reach the authority with missing details, compliance gaps, and incomplete documents. That led to objections, resubmissions, delays, and uncertainty for applicants. After 2015, single window clearance and GIS integration further made the approval process faster, smarter, and more transparent, while contributing to India's improved global ranking in ease of doing business for construction permits. Now, BMC is ready for the next leap in urban governance, where AI takes the wheel and approvals move faster than ever. A vision Honorable Chief Minister Shri Devendra Fadnavis has been pushing the city toward. With Civic Twin, artificial intelligence enters the approval journey, helping applicants identify issues early and improve proposal readiness in advance. For the first time, 12 AI agents work together to simulate the approval journey before a proposal reaches the authority. They guide applicants, identify likely risks, highlight non-compliances, check documents, and show what needs improvement. In one intelligent workspace, architects can review proposals stage by stage, access relevant rules instantly, autofill forms from CAD, BIM, GIS, and connected data, and receive clear, fixed-oriented recommendations. The platform analyzes drawings, maps layers, predicts issues, and generates readiness scores before submission. Where eligible, AI generates concession drafts with supporting references, validated against similar approved concessions from the last 10 to 12 years, making decisions more predictable. This means better submissions, fewer objections, faster approvals, reduced workload on officers, and greater confidence for all stakeholders. This is not only an innovation in technology, it is an innovation in governance, designed to help Mumbai grow with greater speed, transparency, and confidence. This is the future of building permissions. This is Permit AI, India's first AI-powered digital approval twin, a brand Mumbai Municipal Corporation initiative.
Start the presentation. Good morning, everyone. It is indeed a pleasure and privilege to be here on this enthralling stage and in this enticing environment. Are we starting? I am Ashwini Bhide, Municipal Commissioner of Mumbai. We all know that Mumbai is the city of dreams, is the city of aspirations. It keeps reinventing itself, and Mumbai is a city that never stops building. Over past many decades, the very complex regulatory mechanism behind this building construction has kind of forgotten to catch pace with the dreams of people, the velocity of the dreams of people. And that's where Mumbai's tech innovation comes in, which BMC has brought in, and it is about to be launched on this platform. Actually, this journey of the evolutionary journey of Mumbai's building permission process, which was a very planned and kind of mindful journey, it was embarked upon in 2015 itself under the visionary leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Devendra Fadnavis ji. In 2015, first we simplified the processes. We brought ease of doing business in the building permission environment by reducing the red tapeism. In 2018, we connected. We broke down the silos and created a single window system which helped ease out the building permission requirements. 2020, we further automated. We brought TDR, both generation as well as utilization under the framework of single window system. But still, that was not enough because the system was still serving the people and it has digitized the overall processes, but that predictability, that foresight was still missing. So in 2026, we are taking a quantum jump and making our system from the current automated system to predictive system. And how we are doing that, that is what I'm going to present today. First of all, why Mumbai needs AI in its building permission ecosystem? There are multiple reasons. First, the overwhelming scale of Mumbai's built environment. If you see today, Mumbai, every year BMC receives 8,000 plus proposals seeking permission for building construction. And out of those permission, when they are translated into actual work, 40 lakh square meters of built up space is approved, which is mind-boggling. And while doing that, Mumbai, all of you know that Mumbai is a city where land is scarce. Population density is very high. It is one of the most densely populated cities in the world. And when we talk about building, actually there is no new building or no fresh building. It is all the construction route is through redevelopment. Different kinds of buildings are required to be redeveloped. There are legacy architecture which goes under redevelopment. And as a result, there are 27 additional FSI regulations which are layered over the base regulation. The plot sizes are odd in size and shape. There are multiple requirements of frontage, open spaces, layout open spaces, multiple reservations. Many structures are protected, cess buildings. And all this, the load of redevelopment is taken by some other built structure which comes through these 27 FSI regulations. On top of it, there are overlapping spatial zones. Mumbai is not a single plot is free for development because there are multiple other regulatory constraints, maybe railway proximity zones, metro proximity zones, air funnels, defense establishment buffers, coastal regulatory zone requirements. Apart from that, Nala abutments are also there. So not a single plot is very easy for redevelopment. While doing that, even under the auto DCR system, multiple plots need many concessions which are basically distributed at different levels, and that's why the entire planning process, designing process, submission of building proposal process becomes extremely complicated. If you see, almost 450 manual input forms the applicant architect has to fill. He needs to traverse through 25 different departments to get various NOCs. 60 documents per project they require all kind of vetting and validation. So it becomes a very, very complex process. Not a single project is possible without concessions. And that's the reason, even though we have brought in auto DCR and the process, once the application is received on the single window platform, the further process is extremely transparent. You can see it on our dashboards. Any person, any citizen can see our auto DCR dashboard and see where exactly the file is. The days are given, transparency is there. But the problem still lies in the very process of application. When the licensed surveyor or the architect submits the application, he has to wade through huge piles of documents, see multiple regulations, see what exactly fits for that plot. If he has to exploit the full potential of the plots, what kind of restrictions are there? And that is why in the old system, what we are doing today, the architect himself has to create and then run past to the BMC officials to see whether that document and application is perfect and error-free. And that iterations goes on for months. And that's the result, that old system where the architect is not sure whether the plan which I am submitting is going to be approved as it is or not. And that itself creates multiple delays, increases the cost, and the projects keep changing. I mean, we receive these applications multiple times on the same plot because the project keeps changing because of the various, the complexity of regulations. And that's why what is the solution to this? The solution is CIVIT. That is the digital rehearsal of the likely approval journey which we are envisaging, which will make architect upload the application, simulate the application throughout that journey, find the gaps. It will give him opportunity to correct that application. It will suggest what kind of corrections are required, and that application is perfect and error-free before it is formally submitted for approval. So this is what is getting launched today. It is the digital twin of approval journey at the applicant's end. It simulates the full BMC scrutiny outflow before the application is submitted, and how it is done by introducing 12 specialized AI agents at different level of submission process. So what exactly AI does? AI reads all the documents and it suggests which documents are missing, what are the incorrect entries, and how these entries and the missing documents are to be rectified and added. It reads all the drawings, it guides the applicant, what kind of bylaw deviation has happened, where the drawings and drafting errors have happened, and they can be easily corrected before the application is submitted. It reads city maps data, the GIS data. It shows where are the application, the zoning restrictions, how these zoning restrictions have to be factored in the application, and it also reads historical data. So what are the patterns of the previous approvals, where the concessions were given? So all that information is readily available for the applicant, and the AI does that work for him and makes his application perfect. So these are the different kind of AI agents which are introduced, and that they make the digital twin of the approval journey. It's a kind of a simulator which is available to the architect applicant. So there are creation AI assists which help him finding out the regulation, drafting the entire application. There is GIS assist, form filling assist, and 60% of his form is automatically filled as this AI reads different kind of documents spread in different baskets and drafts that application for him. Then there are review assists which prepares the document. It works like a scrutiny desk at his level, and it checks and scrutinizes the entire document. Then there are submission AI agents which calculate the fees for them, coordination assist which coordinates with various departments for the NOCs from where the NOCs are received, find out the conditions which are there in the NOC, and then improves the application. Then there is NOC assist and submission assist. So throughout this process, the applicant keeps getting the score, the readiness score, and he can improve based on that. 24/7 AI guided chatbot is available. If the score is not up to a limit, then that chatbot only tells them where exactly the shoe is pinching and how he can rectify it. So finally, what is the impact of this intervention? Almost many of these applications are rejected throughout the process. So we see that almost 60% reduction would be there in the rejections once this system is made applicable. That we will achieve 70% of data consistency. Most of the application will be automatically filled because there are multiple drafting errors which happen, and even a single error costs a lot because this is Mumbai. The land value is very, very high. Even a single error in application of a particular regulation will reduce the building footprint, or it will increase the entire built-up area, which will be ultimately rejected. So all those, the quality of application will be improved substantially by introduction of AI in this whole process. So this is where the CIVIT is. This is our goal, and this is our basically vision which we are having. Maharashtra is leading a new era of tech-powered, trust-based urban governance, and by introducing CIVIT in our building permission environment, Mumbai is likely to become the world's most future-ready city for building in. And what exactly it is getting for the citizens? The citizens will have a predictability of what kind of construction is coming. The costs will be lesser for them. What the construction community or the real estate community will have, they will have more predictability of what is going to happen to their building permission application. And what BMC gets, it will get very high quality submission, which will not read rejections, and that is why the machinery will be functioning with more efficiency, and ultimately it will save time. And our goal is to give that time stamp, the predictable time stamp on every building certificate. I think this is something which is great, because building permission is something which is the most difficult and challenging task in any municipal environment. Mumbai, under the leadership of Honorable Fadnavis sir, has already walked a certain mile by introducing the auto DCR system. Now by introducing CIVIT, we are trying to remove the current anomalies in the system and making it as a world-class feature of Mumbai's building permission environment. Before starting this small video of the demo video, how this CIVIT functions, I would like to conclude by thanking everyone who was involved in that process. First of all, I express my gratitude for Fadnavis sir, who has always been challenging us and who wants us to improve continuously and sets our bar at a very high level, and that is why past many months BMC's building proposal team has been working on it. The building proposal team was fully supported by the Softech engineers and who have developed our Auto DCR platform also, and they jointly worked hard on this CIVIT platform, which has come to this level today. I also thank my predecessor, my colleague in the Urban Development Department, entire CMO team for encouraging us, and of course they gave us this today's platform. I think this is the most apt platform for this kind of tech intervention which BMC has done. With this, I'll just run the demo slide.
Introducing BMC's CIVIT Wind, an AI-powered pre-checking platform. Architects can initiate their proposal by selecting the project plot, uploading plans, and submitting the required documents. AI agents begin evaluating compliance and approvability. Regulation Assist enables instant access to searchable regulations relevant to the project. In Drafting Assist, CIVIT Plan Draft is initiated, where drawing layers are automatically processed, highlighting errors and missing elements in the report. GIS Assist fetches all required plot-related information based on the selected location. It also auto-generates draft DP and RL remarks PDFs. Civic Plan Check is invoked to intelligently scrutinize the submitted drawings. A detailed interactive scrutiny report is generated, highlighting compliant and non-compliant rules. Concession Assist identifies failed regulations, while AI-guided questionnaires simplify decision-making. Automated deviation analysis generates hardship and justification statements, supported by similar past cases for informed submissions. Additionally, Form 4A, 4B and 4C concession reports are automatically generated, enabling instant review and download. NOC Assist intelligently recommends the required NOCs for the project. Autofill Application Assist intelligently pre-fills the MRTP form from AI agent outputs. Document Review Assist analyzes submitted documents, identifying gaps and ensuring consistency. Site Information Assist fetches all information required for the site-specific checklist. Drawing Scrutiny Assist highlights compliant and non-compliant rules. Fee Assist estimates fees with detailed breakdowns and payment schedules. Submission Package Assist validates checklists and provides a submission preview. Coordination Assist enables instant sharing via WhatsApp and email. With all checks validated, the submission report confirms readiness for seamless submission to the BMC portal.
Now I request Honorable Chief Minister to be on the dais, Honorable Mayor Ritu Tavade Madam to be on the dais, so that we can launch this application. So should I call Chief Engineer DP and Chief Engineer DP? I also request the Chief Engineer DP and his team and Softtech engineers representatives to be on the dais. Click is enough. Click is enough. Sorry. Click. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Should I take?
Request the Honorable Chief Minister to stay on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the country's first AI-powered building proposal management system. The magnitude of the problem in Mumbai and MMR, more than 1 crore people in Mumbai, 50 lakh people staying in proper housing, remaining 50 houses being built, SRA projects, redevelopment projects. It is inhuman to get these proposals done, and this is a remarkable initiative thanks to the vision of the Honorable Chief Minister and great implementation by our Commissioner for BMC. Thank you. I would now like to invite, we have two very important announcements before we get into the main event of a fireside with the Honorable Chief Minister. So I want to invite the team for release of the impact report. The entire team, Technology Entrepreneurs Association of Mumbai, can join for the release of the AI impact report.
Good morning, everyone. Just 3 years ago, team started with a very simple belief. If Mumbai was already India's financial capital, I like the energy on stage, but if Mumbai was already India's financial capital, could it also become one of the world's greatest technology capitals?
Oh.
Since then, together with founders, investors, operators, academia, and of course, the government of Maharashtra, we've helped build a movement. We brought together tens of thousands of entrepreneurs through Mumbai Tech Week, Mumbai Hacks, through community events, partnered with the government on the vision for Mumbai's innovation city, launched the Mumb AI 2035 blueprint with McKinsey, and created platforms for capital, talent, collaboration across the ecosystem with more than 500,000 developers and job seekers. But numbers only tell part of the story, of course. The real impact is what we see here today. Founders, talent choosing Mumbai, startups creating jobs, students building careers in technology, and the growing conviction amongst all of us that Mumbai can be a global hub for AI innovation and entrepreneurship. The impact report today that we unveil in the presence of the Honorable Chief Minister marks 3 years of team, but more importantly, marks 3 years of this conviction. Sir, we request you to unveil the report.
I'm not part of this. Come on. Come.
One more photo with everybody in the report. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. And yes, a selfie as always.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to request the Honorable Chief Minister to stay on stage, and the second announcement, ladies and gentlemen, is a very, very impactful MOU that is getting signed between MMRDA and team. So Akrit, Harsh and Naya can stay on stage. And I'm going to invite the Commissioner MMRDA, Dr. Sanjay Mukherjee. This collaboration is very crucial because Mumbai metropolitan region, beyond the limits of Mumbai, is developing an ecosystem of unbelievable proportions. We are developing an EduCity, a Medicity, an innovation park. And in all of these initiatives, team has a very important role to play. So today we are inking it. The Commissioner is inking a deal, a conversation and an MOU with team. Go ahead. It's okay, it's okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. We are going to begin our final finale. A fireside chat between the Honorable Chief Minister Shri Devendra Fadnavis, Akrit and Harsh. Can we set up the... Well done. Very well done. Very well done. Huh? Exceptionally well done. Okay. But superbly done, boss. Okay.
So, Harsh and I were chatting before this that, we as founders and as team have had the opportunity to do many keynotes, chats and demos, but I think this is the first time we are nervous because, talking to you in this setting is truly a very, very, special occasion. And
I have mastered the art, how not to look nervous. Everybody is nervous. Don't worry.
Yes, sir. And, safe to say, we've spoken so many times that team and this event would not have been here without you. You have been a pillar of support and strength, and you show up every year, on time, always. And people don't know that leading up to this, you get into so much detail about everything that we are doing. So it's again, as always, great to have you. So we'll start, sir. Wanted to understand. So we are all here, and you have now gone on record multiple times, and the demos that we saw to make Maharashtra a front runner when it comes to AI, right? And Harsha said this once before, and we were also talking that Mumbai naam mein hi AI hai, right? And it's something that we were talking about this, some of us, the demo that we saw right now, the first world's AI-powered building proposal plan. It's incredible the work that is going on. So would love to learn a little bit, and I think the audience would love to hear how you think Maharashtra is positioned to be an AI leader in India, not only in India, but in the world.
Thank you. I think Maharashtra is very uniquely positioned because Maharashtra has Mumbai, Maharashtra has Pune. Maharashtra has a very established ecosystem. It's one of the most entrepreneurial state. It has a huge appetite towards technology adoption. And I think today, when we look at Mumbai, Mumbai is the financial capital of India. It's a fintech city. And if you look at, AI adoption, fintech is one area which is leading the most. So I think right now Maharashtra is placed at a great advantage to lead this entire AI revolution. Having said that, we are also trying to capture it in well-coordinated manner. We have already we have in place a AI policy because I think ultimately government has to give a policy support. When you want to create an ecosystem, a policy support is very important. We have created a very robust policy whereby we look at 10,000 crore investment in AI, 1.5 lakh jobs being created. We want to create 6 centers of excellence around AI. We are going to create AI innovation regions, and all this is not just on paper. We have already started working on it. And see, ultimately for innovation, you require, computing facility, because today we talk in terms of, GPUs, and every computing facility is, if it is not available to the innovators, or if the innovators cannot afford it, then I think, the innovation stops at that. So we are also creating, compute as a service facility by which we will make available 2,000 GPUs to all the innovators so that they can have direct access to it. So I think there is an appetite, there is an ecosystem being created, and I know that Maharashtra has best of the minds. Many of them are present in this room itself, this hall itself. So I think that this AI revolution, Maharashtra will lead. It has already started leading, and in future also, Maharashtra will be the leader.
Sir, you've always given your support and blessings to us, and it's led us to create these kind of events where we bring together all of Mumbai, and hopefully team Aage Jaake will become Tech Entrepreneurs Association of Maharashtra. We'll expand to that. This is our Series A. That will be Series B and C. But So none of it was possible without your help. You've been there, like Akrit said, every time. From the start, so we started this organization coming to your office. So today you see so many founders in the audience, and thanks to the MNCs also today with Anthropic, OpenAI, Google, Meta, all of whom are here today. A lot of individuals can become founders using things like Claude and Codex, Gemini and everyone else. So many founders are there in the audience today apart from the team. What can we do to help continue to grow Maharashtra as a home of technology in India? And what can we do to enable Mumbai to keep growing and revive that #1 startup capital of India? Because, so Mumbai, as you rightfully said, Mumbai and Maharashtra is actually the largest startup incubator in India and is the home of business. So how can we help, sir, to continue under your guidance?
Thank you, Harsh. Actually, I remember we met in the December of 2022. And that time, the team members presented me with this idea of, the team which was going to revolutionize the space of technology in coming future. And I think on the day one, your passion was such that I felt that this is a team which can actually, bring people together and which can, change the space of, startup ecosystem, the space of technology. And here we are today. Every year when I come, I see an expanded team, a bigger team, more founders joining the team. And I think, world over we have seen that technology leadership has always come from the, founder-led ecosystem. Government can create an ecosystem, but just by mere notifications of government, this ecosystem cannot be created. It is created by the founders. And I think the way you have led it, today, the entire founder community is, doing such a wonderful job. Every year, we are reaching new heights. And I would like to assure you that government is with you, government is with the founders. We have policies, but our policies are flexible. They are not static. We are ever changing. We are ever evolving. So whatever it takes, we are ready to work with you. Whatever changes are required, we are ready to make those changes. And I must also credit you with one thing, that, with the efforts of team, the Tech Entrepreneurs Association of Mumbai, which is soon going to be the Association of Maharashtra, as you have said, we have seen that, ultimately, a confusion amongst the, investors, amongst the startups, whether to stay in Mumbai or go to any other city, is now over. And now everybody is in Mumbai. Nobody is going outside. And because of this effort, for consecutive last 3 years, Maharashtra has been the startup capital of India by sheer numbers and also by investment.
Thank you. That means a lot, sir. Switching gears slightly, that I think you addressed to all of the people who are here and from Mumbai. But this year, sir, in Mumbai Tech Week, I think that's also growing up for all of us. There's a lot of people attending from outside Mumbai and Maharashtra. We have global companies, global leaders, global media. We have startups from all over the country who have descended over here today. There are demos happening at the back. There's, like I said, so many global partners here. As they are visiting, and as they are coming over here and they are seeing this and seeing you, what message would you like to give to them, and what should they take away from the next 2 days?
So I think in this entire, journey of tech and AI, India is experiencing, huge surge into adoption of technology, into use cases. And I think there cannot be a better moment in a life of technocrat, in a life of somebody who is an innovator, somebody who is into startup space, somebody who is into AI, to work. And I think I would like to tell them that Maharashtra is best place to work because we have already created the ecosystem. It is a time when you work in Maharashtra, you create for Maharashtra, you create for India, and you create for world. I think AI is going to, change every sphere of life. And whenever there is a change, there is a business case. Whenever there is a change, there is a case for innovation. And I think we are there to, handhold you. We are there to help you. So let's come together. Let's co-create. We are ready to become your partners as well. I mean, in our, startup ecosystem, we are not just incubating. We are not just providing accelerators. We are also, providing, we have created funds of funds. So we are providing investors as well. So here is a time when we can make this world better by our innovations. And for that, I think Mumbai is a place. For that, Maharashtra is a place. So let us come together to do it for India, to do it for world.
For anybody who wants evidence of your partnership, they should look at us and team. Because like I said, you've been so supportive from day one.
Absolutely, sir. First of all, congratulations on what we saw today. Honestly, even as AI entrepreneurs, as people who are building AI, it is amazing to see the government take the first step and to actually help the farmers, help with real estate, help. There are so many places that Maharashtra and Mumbai are leaders, and also so many areas where there's inefficiency because of past systems and because the way that the world used to run. Now, AI can actually remove so much of that, and like we saw today, make the application process so much faster, help our farmers to actually know, start to finish, having a AI model helping them, advising them to make more money, be more efficient. So, what are the other places in governance, in public policy that we can expect from the government to have AI come in and just make Maharashtra more efficient under you?
So I think now that we have created the DPI, I think in government, the technology and AI adoption is very fast now. So you have seen two of our examples. Mahavistar is something which is one-stop shop for every farmer. See, I've gone through this, app, and I must congratulate my agriculture department for creating such a great app. What makes me proud, when we displayed this Mahavistar app at the India AI Summit, the government of India said this is best solution for the farmers, and now they are coming with, this is Mahavistar, so they are coming with India Vistar app, based on our Mahavistar app. So I think that is a moment of pride for us. Having said that, as you know, now we have seen this building department, building plan approval department. It will go to every single city, because I think every interface with the municipal corporation, with the municipal council, you require solutions which are predictable, which are efficient, and which are transparent. Because one thing is very important in governance, and that is transparency. And that transparency can be brought by technology and AI. Now we have also created, one crime OS platform. This platform was displayed as one of the greatest innovation by Mr. Satya Nadella when he was here last year. That actually platform we have co-created with Microsoft. That is, in all the criminal investigation and in criminal justice system. Now this platforms digitizes everything. It also uses a blockchain. So this entire, criminal investigation system and eventually criminal justice system has become, such a seamless process and impeccable, because normally we see that most of the times when the criminals are acquitted, it is because of the systemic faults. And now entire system is digitized, entire system is AI powered, and it is going to save such a time that, for making, one document which we have to submit, charge sheet which we have to submit, every charge sheet is many times of 10,000 pages. It takes 3 months, 4 months to, prepare it. Now, simultaneously during the investigation, this charge sheet will be prepared. So one must not be surprised if we are able to, put up the charge sheet in 10 days or 12 days. And that will accelerate the entire criminal justice system. So I think in every space, now even for the first time in our government, we have started, creating HR stack. HR in government is one of the most neglected area. But we are creating HR stack and using AI, the entire HR system, because government, is the biggest employer. And we don't have dynamic HR policies. We have created HR stack, we are creating dynamic policies, and using AI, the entire HR system of government will be revolutionized. We have already started that. In the medical field, in medtech, we have already started using AI. We have created, a platform whereby now we can easily detect the frauds that are happening in, our medical insurance scheme, because we run India's biggest medical insurance scheme, so far as any state is concerned. And so many frauds used to happen because such a huge state, so many hospitals, so many people. But now with, adoption of AI, we are very easily detecting what frauds are, being done in this system. And thereby, we are saving crores and crores of rupees. So you name the sector, and government has started using AI. In fact, we have told our people to create, 50 such engines for various departments and to focus on various use cases. Today, the entire surveillance system is powered by AI. Because of that, it is not just that you, catch the criminals, but the entire traffic management, entire, disaster management has become very easy. Because of the legacy data, we can actually train our models, and whereby, we can have predictive models to mitigate the disaster. So I think Maharashtra government has understood the power of AI. We have already started it, and our IT secretary is here, our IT department, our various departments, they are doing it at an unthinkable pace, I would say.
Sir, for all of you all, I just want to say that at least for us, it is so amazing to see this coming from the top. Because, sir, if it doesn't come from you, then the government just does things because AI mein kuch karna hai. But, sir, when you are so passionate, everybody will automatically be saying that, no, we have to not just do it because AI hai, but to actually solve the problem.
मेरा काम सबसे आसान है. I call them, मैं उनको बोलता हूँ कि ये मुझे करके चाहिए.
This is
मुझे बोलना पड़ता है. फिर वो दुनिया ढूंढ के करके ला देते हैं मुझे.
Sir, यही तो सबसे जरूरी है, because I just want to tell all of you all that, here we have 2 screens, right? Yeah. None of them are saying anything apart from the amount of time that we are here. Sir is just saying everything that he's saying with no teleprompter, out of memory, out of passion, out of his knowledge.
I was about to say that, as a child, maybe hearing and listening to the chief minister of our state talk about models, predictive intelligence was not on my bingo card, So it's really amazing, sir. I mean, I must say, I had, we talk about this idea of native AI startup. This is like a native AI government. I mean, in the way that, you are talking about these products and everything, it really is heartening to hear.
Thank you.
On a lighter note, have you, sir, been using AI tools and live coding?
No, I've been using AI
Oh,
tools.
really?
I use, and in fact, I require so many data sets at a time. If I have to be, relevant, I require so many data sets, and that's why I'm using 2-3 AI engines.
Amazing. We won't ask you who they are because then people will get upset.
Absolutely.
Sir, one question that I think you are best positioned to address also is, we are obviously talking about all of the, positives and excitement around AI, but there is an angle of trust and ethics. We are obviously, in fact, recently, just 3 days back, there was this news where some of these video platforms globally are now going to start putting generated by AI on their videos. Obviously, things like deepfakes and other things. All of us sometimes suffer from it. I'm sure, in your position, this becomes even a bigger issue. So when you think about this entire area of trust, ethics, and data, as obviously the leader of the state and, by extension, the country, how do we think about this?
No, I think that is a very important area because, when our Honorable Prime Minister, opened the World AI Summit, the entire focus was on ethical AI. Because AI is a tool, if it's not used ethically, what destruction and disruption it will bring is unthinkable. So for us, ethical AI is at the center of our policy. What we, really require is that when we talk about ethical AI, first thing that comes to my mind is equity. Everybody has to have access to AI. AI should not be, when we're talking about business, it should not be a prerogative of big enterprises. Even MSMEs should have access to AI. So the first thing when we talk about AI, we should bring equity. Everybody should get access to it. Secondly, as you have rightly said, trust is very important. Because, people must know that while using AI, there is a human oversight allied with usage of AI. Because, ultimately people do not have all the faith on machines. And we have seen that, AI algorithms failing, we have seen. So there are many times that we realize that human intelligence is still better than AI. But I think that trust we need to bring. And thirdly, ultimately the use of AI should be human-centric. So whatever we do, whatever, we promote or whatever we create, the humanity and humans should be at the center of our creation. These three things, if we, ensure, then that will ensure, ethical AI usage. So our entire policy and the entire policy created by India AI Mission revolves around ethical AI. And today, the global community also understands that we have to promote AI, but we have to promote ethical AI.
So last question before we wrap up, and thank you so much for your time. But, sir, in a Dhanda city where time is money, you have been the greatest contributor to all of our wealth generation simply by making our lives easier for saving time in transport. So you are known as the architect behind all of our infrastructure in our city. How many people here today used the coastal road or the metro? So I think it has just transformed our lives, and it has got us to a point where you've spoiled us. So now, sir, when we go to other cities, we really don't understand why they're stuck in traffic like this. So, sir, we've spoken so much about the digital roads and highways that we are building. Could you also leave us with a little bit of what is to come up on the physical infrastructure that is already built up so amazingly that now, sir, we are pampered, but now we want more?
So I would say कि अभी तक जो हुआ है, ये तो सिर्फ ट्रेलर था, असली पिक्चर अभी बाकी है. So, as you all know that, now more infrastructure is coming. Now the coastal road will be extended up to Bhayandar. We have already started the work. So the north coastal road from Bandra to Warsaw to Dahisar to Bhayandar, and hopefully this year itself from Bhayandar's Uttan to Virar will plan India's longest sea link. So today India's longest bridge is Atal Setu, 22 kilometers. Now this will be around 30 kilometers of sea bridge which we are planning, and hopefully by beginning of next year we should be able to start the work, or we should be able to get the entire approvals. Apart from that, when you come to this BKC in the peak time, and now that the bullet train is coming, it will be entirely messed because of the traffic. So now we have planned, twin tunnels from the Bandra area where you land at Varli Bandra Sea Link. From there, 2 tunnels will directly come to the BKC. So entire traffic will come from through those tunnels. Those tunnels will also go to the airport, and from airport it will again connect to the coastal road. So entire this area will be seamlessly connected. And again, for New Mumbai Airport, we are also now building this Varli to Shivdi link, which will be over by end of this year. We are also, we have started building 1 tunnel from Orange Gate to Chowpatty, where when you land to land on this Eastern Expressway, then now it takes around 45 minutes to come to this side, but it will take just 3 minutes. And again, the Eastern Freeway that will be now extended from Chedanagar up, that will go to the Thane, and that will directly connect Thane. And again, we are building, Virar Alibag corridor. So entirely, if you look at what we are building in terms of roads, bridges, and tunnels, there is entire loop, east-west connectivity, north-south connectivity. Entire Mumbai will be seamless, coupled with, our metro network, which is expanding, which is becoming 400 kilometers. So I think that in years to come, you will see more and more infrastructure. And I must also tell you that Mumbai is India's first city which has now 2 airports. Now we are building 3rd airport near Virar. So that 3rd airport will also be, India's first offshore airport. So I think, I can talk on infrastructure, but I have to catch a flight. So I think, as I have rightly said, this is just a trailer. Abhi asli picture baki hai.
Thank you, sir. We'll let you go. You have a flight to catch. Yeah.
Sir, just listening to you, it actually feels like I'm hearing about AI model updates.
Yeah,
we get all the updates.
GPT 4, 5, 6.
But can we have a huge round of applause for sir? Thank you, sir, for your time.